Yeah, part two. We just might as well stop, and we didn't know how to start. It's just 20 seconds, so I didn't bother. So we're here for part two, and so yeah, I was telling him about the Javaris Landry play. He got it. And
I
then,
remember it now.
yeah,
I didn't know who Javaris Landry was, but he's number 14. Is that
yeah.
for the Dolphins?
I picture them.
Who's the dude? Who's old boy on the Vikings?
Like Wallace?
Big Wigs?
Diggs?
Diggs.
Yes, him. Rookie.
All right.
He can become good. Denver, Indianapolis,
Denver Diapolis.
the Colts.
Denver. Yes. Well played, sir. Denver and the Colts. Tell us about
Yeah.
it.
So they got a new weapon, and I think the two tight ends. They've tried it before with Virgil and Owen Daniels, but I think it's gonna work with two decent, like Vernon. I think it's gonna work with Vernon Davis and Owen Daniels, two veterans. I mean, they're getting
Vernon
older.
Davis, he still has to learn the offense, right? I mean, he
Yes,
hasn't been.
but he's a playmaker. He'll be fine. He's just not gonna be able to do deep balls just because Manning's kind of weak and like not very strong, and he can't bomb it downfield as much as Kaepernick could. So yeah, he's just gonna have to learn to go a little shorter than he did. And the offense, if they just can't.
Sit up, you sound like you're falling asleep, dude.
They just can't.
Some stoner kid.
They just can't quit. They just can't quit doing shotgun just because they got past a tough team with shotgun. They lost to the almost lost to the Browns without shotgun.
True story.
So
I was working. I did see the interception that Manning threw in overtime while I was working.
Oh, it's fun to watch those.
And I just about could have got fired on that one because I was a little upset and lost my focus on what I was doing.
You're just like doing CPR.
No. Well, it wasn't that serious of a call, but my focus was shifted for a moment.
You're just doing CPR, then you see Manning throwing interception. You're like, and then the guy dies.
Cordial felt then. Now, well, I mean, somebody's already dead if you're doing CPR technically, so right?
Yeah, and Indianapolis, there's too many.
They're not good.
I mean, they have three good wide receivers, but Luck just can't get good passes to him. And when you don't have a good quarterback, well, Luck was a good quarterback. He's already out of his days for some reason. Maybe he'll get it together. When you just don't have a good enough quarterback, you can't be a good receiver.
Yeah, they have actually quite a few takeaways. The Colts defense does, but their ratio is not good because Luck is the only quarterback, I think, who has more interceptions than Peyton Manning.
Blake Bortles does a bunch.
Does he?
He also does.
And but Luck also fumbles a lot too, which Manning doesn't do very often. Because he lays down.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to risk it. Yeah, so that's that game.
Philly and Dallas.
Always fun to watch, but
no Romo. Dez got crushed by Sherman last week. Just pwned.
They don't have any real great cornerbacks that are going to be.
They cut Randall, that running back.
Yeah, Dunbar's going to be the guy.
Yeah. Because he's, I don't know, drugs or rape or whatever awful thing he did. Maybe it wasn't awful. I don't know what he did. They didn't want him.
Yeah, I think Dunbar, and I don't know. Maybe they pick up Trent Richardson. That's a thing they had McFadden. That's who they're going to start playing.
Yeah, that guy's, I don't know if he can go like 50 downs, but he's, I would not want to tackle him.
Yes.
Who are you picking?
I'm going to pick Dallas, but because Dez, you don't have, that was just because you had one of the best corners, probably the best corner in the league on you. He can just, they could just throw it high, even the tightest coverage. He could just, whoop. I think Sherman just was good.
I think he's a baiter too. You know, I think he like gets a little out of position, then he's like, I wasn't out of position. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's pretty tall. He's Calvin, like a little smaller.
Well, no, he's not that tall. He's just, I don't know. He just knows where the ball's going to be.
I always see him bigger than other players, so I think he's going to have a breakaway.
Oh, Dez. You're talking about Dez.
Who do you think of?
I thought you were talking about Sherman.
Really?
Because I was talking about Sherman.
Yeah.
We were not communicating.
Yeah, in Philadelphia, I mean, Amari Cooper, Riley won.
Riley Cooper. Where's he been this year?
I mean, he's been there. He just hasn't had as good. He's been a decent wide receiver. And they have a lot more young receivers that they're looking at.
So who you rolling with?
Cowboys just because they like him more, and Dez is going to come through. And Bradford isn't the best quarterback.
I'm going to go with Philly, but I'm going to cheer for the Cowboys. Romo haters. All right. Chicago against San Diego. So check this out.
I think I'm going to have North. Oh, yeah, I do have 2 fantasy players, so I want North.
Phillip Rivers is on pace to get the most yardage ever in the season for a football player, for a quarterback.
Beat Manning?
Yeah.
Beat Manning's
He's on pace to beat it.
Well, I guess I'm right having all these San Diego receivers.
But you don't want Allen anymore. His kidney broke or something.
No, but I got Malcolm Floyd, and I got Malcolm Gordon too. So.
Did you get Gates? Who was the other one? Oh, Floyd. Floyd's the one who's going to, because Gates is hurt, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And I bet somebody else.
All right.
Yeah, and
So who are you taking then?
I don't know, San Diego. I mean, they have a good quarterback. I don't see how they blow these games. He needs 3 more yards to be able to win one of those games. So it's just when there's a man right here, and then he's pretty open, right? You pass to him, but then this guy comes along, and you just float it over. He can just come up, tip it away, or even pick it. If you just wouldn't have thrown it as high, that was an easy pick 6, and that was just a bad move against the Packers. He just went bang.
Yep, easy peasy.
All right, Bill, go ahead.
I take San Diego too. I think Phillip Rivers is pretty solid at blowing games, which I don't mind. He's in the AFC West. That doesn't bother me a bit.
And he's not right.
And Chicago's
not.
They're not doing very well.
Well, no, they
Who's their quarterback now? Oh, it's Cutler still. Again.
I mean, Cutler could just
Forte is hurt.
Forte's down. You're gonna have to look at your passing game. Cutler needs to come through. I know he needs to play he's kind of at the best of his career, or is he a little?
No, he should be at his zenith, but he's just kind of a whiny turd.
So yeah, he's at the best of his career. So I think he doesn't have as good as he had with Brandon Marshall, but Eddie Royal's a quick, strong, good receiver to have, and Alshon Jeffrey, he's good. And that's it for this week.
Make
See you
bets.
next week.